done been a lot of places, yeah, I've been around the world and I done seen a lot of faces. Yeah, yeah. Feeling like I'm on a mission, always on the go, feeling like I got some tunnel vision. Yeah, yeah. Ain't another me, I'm feeling like I'm winning. Just wanna hit well done when I cross the finish. Yeah, yeah. So I ain't never slowing down, I'm gonna become everything I was meant to be until I'm gone.
No matter who you are or where you're from,
Where you from?
yeah, you may be feeling lost, just feeling numb.
Feeling on, yeah.
Tired of all the highs and lows.
You tired?
Just keep holding on, don't let go. Oh, the world awaits to see who you'll become.
You'll become. You'll become, yeah.
Starting off this week, sorry, I'll take the helmet off. Starting off this week with a 50k cycle. With Ben, my watch actually died there, so it's 48k on the Strava post somewhere here. Yeah, got back from Mayo on Monday. Took Tuesday, yesterday off. We were gonna go cycling yesterday, but my legs still just weren't right from the trail run and stuff, so took yesterday off. Out today for a cycle, 50k. It's hilly where we live, you know, so a 50k cycle, although short, is tough around this area. So many hills. We had a fun little sprint finish at the end. Ben won, but I'm gonna blame my bike because it clicked into a gear when I was mid pedal, so I fucked me up. But anyways, good crack. So yeah, that's the buzz. Off to a late start on this week. The mileage I don't think is going to be huge this week. The body's still a little bit kind of like, not sore, just kind of fatigued from the race there. Again, it's only 2.5 hours, but not exactly in like race condition at the minute physically, and then the trail run is just so difficult. So yeah, but I would love to actually implement more kind of trail running into my training this year, I think, because it just felt so beneficial for the legs. Like the legs were so sore, and my calves are still like so kind of tight and not like injured, just like they have DOMs, like a good workout. So yeah, anyways, that's Wednesday, off to a late start. Gonna try and get like at least a run in and a gym session, maybe a swim this week. We'll see how that goes. That's what I'm hoping for. It's a Wednesday, we'll see. Let's talk about nutrition for longer cycles and stuff. I'm just back in there from a cycle. My girlfriend was doing the Clontarf half marathon, so I just like cycled out to support her, then did like a loop and then came home. So it was like 45k ish, I think, was it? I have to check my Strava. Something 40, 45, 50, somewhere in there. I'll post the Strava link here so you can see if I'm lying or telling the truth. But yeah, I was just thinking, like, I haven't really talked about what I would take on a cycle like that, because I'm just sitting down having a little protein shake now afterwards. But the kind of rule of thumb for me on these longer cycles is have a breakfast beforehand, which is kind of high in protein and also like just kind of high in calories in general. So I had like granola, chocolate hazelnut granola with low fat Greek yogurt. So yeah, just like a good source of energy that I find quite easy to digest and not feel like super sluggish and stuff on the bike with a big heavy stomach. And then if it's not that, I'll have like porridge with like jam or Nutella or something like with a lot of sugar in it. So that's my kind of pre-cycle food. And then when I'm on the bike, for shorter cycles like the 50k range, I'll normally have one bottle of what's called Tailwind, which is a carbohydrate, like electrolyte glucose drink essentially. It's just like, it's simplified carbohydrates essentially, so your body doesn't have to break them down, it can just fucking use them straight away. Doesn't have to metabolize them. So I'll have like a bottle with that, and for like an hour long cycle, I'd probably put like a scoop, 2 scoops in it. So on like a 50k cycle, I might have like 2 to 3 scoops in the bottle. I'll then have another bottle with like an electrolyte tab or like a Gatorade powder, something just with a bit of sugar and a bit of salt in it, just to kind of keep me going. And then as we get into like the longer like 90k, 100k cycles, I'll have 2 of those bottles probably with like 4 scoops of Tailwind in them, and that's just to basically like replace all of the calories and stuff that I'm losing on the bike. And then yeah, when I get home, it's all just about like eating as much as humanly possible. So like right now, a little fulfill bar and a protein shake, like I said. So so that's the crack. So yeah, just wanted to talk a little bit about that because I feel like I haven't really mentioned any of the kind of stuff that I would take on a cycle. So yeah, that's the nutrition on a bike. It's Sunday. The motivation this week has been 0. Yeah, it's been terrible. I went for that cycle on I actually totally lost track of the days. Maybe Wednesday? Yeah, it was. Went for a cycle on Wednesday. Didn't do anything Thursday or Friday. Yesterday I went for another little cycle. And yeah, just the motivation to like run or exercise this week has just been terrible. So I'm going to try and force myself now to go for a run to end out the week and just get some mileage under the legs. But I don't know, I still have this fucking like a little niggle in my left shin/ankle, and I don't know what it is. And it's not necessarily sore, I can just like feel it when I'm walking around, which is really annoying. So I'm gonna go for a run and see how it feels. But yeah, not a good week as far as training goes. But look, that's like, I don't know, there's gonna be weeks like that. The kind of longer training styles are pretty draining, so you can't always be like ready to do like a long run or a long cycle and a swim and stuff. So I would have liked to have gotten a swim in, but maybe I'll start Monday tomorrow with a swim, start the week off right. Again, I kind of hate pool swimming. I'd rather just like, I'd quicker go to the sea and do like 2 kilometers in the sea than I would like 1,000 meters in the pool. You know what I mean? But anyways, that's the plan. I'm gonna go for a run. I might even try and get some like hill sprints in nearby, but yeah, that's the crack. So frustrating. My right leg feels so strong, and my left leg feels so weak. It's not like, I don't know, it feels like they're literally 2 different limbs. It's so frustrating. It's 4 kilometers. 1 more left. Very frustrating, not gonna lie. I feel like a fucking dickhead. Right leg feels like you could run for hours. Left leg feels like, I don't know, it feels like shit. It's like, stop making me do stuff. Lazy fuck. Anyways, frustrating. Oh man. Yet again. Oh yeah, cool hairstyle. One of the more frustrating runs to start this season. I mean, the only good thing in starting the season this early, like I have like 10-ish months maybe until the full Ironman. So like I've loads of time, that's not the issue. It's just like, and I've no problem building up the load and all that crack, but it's just really frustrating to like just have these fucking little niggles. So on that run there, that like lower calf on the left leg, it just like, it's not exactly the same pain as the shin splints was. It's in the same region, but it's not the same pain. So I just think it's like, I genuinely think it's an imbalance in my two legs. If I was to stand up and look at my legs, my right leg, both in the calf area and in the quad, is like significantly bigger, like noticeably bigger than my left leg. But for running, whatever way at the minute now, the muscles have like fatigued a little bit through the off season. That left leg is just not pulling its weight. The right leg is doing loads of work. It's nice and strong, and then that left leg is just like landing wrong or moving wrong and just feels terrible. So it's really frustrating, I'll be honest. Like we did the run there and it was, what was it? 5k average pace 6:05, which was like exactly what the watch said. With 90 meters of elevation, so we just did like a little hill run up and down. Yeah, like on paper it's exactly what the watch wanted. But that left leg, it was just constantly in my head, and it's not like really sharp pain, it's just like right now, it's like a really dull ache. And it's just it's frustrating, I'll be honest. So I think I'm gonna call the physio tomorrow, see if I can get in and get another look at it again. Because basically the last time I went in, he was like, you know, you're good to start like going back, because I'd rested for like 5 weeks. You're good to start going back running, and he was like, as long as it stays at like a 3 of pain threshold, basically. He was like, you should be fine to work through it, but it's just constantly, even during the day, it's just at like a dull 3. So I just want to know what the fuck's going on. And if it's a case of like I stop running again for 6 weeks and just do a load of leg exercises in the gym, so be it. I'll happily do that now rather than like, you know, 7 months down the road, like just before the Ironman, and it's still killing me. Like, so I think that's the crack. As far as training goes, been a bit of a crap week. Mileage is still relatively high as far as this time of year. Like it's like 100k ish, not even like 90k maybe. 2 cycles and 1 run. Yeah, didn't get a swim in, didn't get any gym stuff in this week. But look, we're working on it. It was a busy week at work as well, so not every week can be absolutely perfect. Yeah, it is what it is. I'm gonna go shower and yeah, chill out for the afternoon, and then tomorrow we'll call the physio, so I'll keep you posted on that next week. But yeah, bit of a boring episode this week, but I will see you next week. Hopefully we'll be, I don't know what we're gonna do. Hopefully we're gonna swim more next week. I just hate pool swimming. The sea is so much nicer, but the sea is fucked around here at this time of year. Anyways, goodbye. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next week.